Morning, children. Today we will study chapter 5th, class 11th, book Hornbill, and the name of the chapter is The Ailing Planet, The Green Movement's Role by Nani Palkhiwala. The green movement started nearly 25 years ago. The world's first nationwide green party was found in New Zealand in 1972. Since then, the movement has not looked back. In fact, no other movement in world history has excited human race so much as the green movement. For the first time, there it is growing awareness that the earth itself is a living organism. It has its own metabolic needs and essential processes. The science pertaining to the earth's life shows a patient in declining health. People have now fully realized their moral duty to be good custodians of the planet and responsible trustees of the legacy of the future generation or to the future generations. The World Commission on Environment and Development popularized the concept of sustainable development in 1987. It defined the idea as the development that meets the needs of the present without endangering the ability of future generations to meet their needs. Man is the most dangerous animal in the world. Now he has realized the wisdom of shifting from a system based on domination to one based on partnership. Scientists have arranged list of 1.4 million living species on earth besides man. About 3 to 100 million other living species still stay unnamed in humiliating darkness. The Band Commission was the first international commission to deal with the question of ecology and environment. The first report raised the question whether we were to leave our successors a dried earth of increasing deserts, poor landscapes, and ailing environment. Mr. Lester R. Brown has listed Earth's 4 main biological systems. There are fisheries, forests, grasslands, and croplands. They form the basis of the world's economic system. They supply us food and raw material for industry. In large areas of the world, these systems are reaching unsustainable level. Their productivity is being damaged. When this happens, fisheries breaks down, forests disappear, grasslands are changed into barren wastelands, and croplands become worse. Overfishing is common in a protein-hungry world. In poor countries, local forests are destroyed to obtain fuel for cooking. Tropical forests are wearing away at the rate of 40 to 50 million acres a year. The growing use of dung for burning deprives the soil of an important natural fertilizer. Over the last 4 decades, India's forests have reached disastrous exhaustion. India is losing its forest at the rate of 3.7 million acres a year. Large areas officially named forest land are almost treeless. A UN study warns that the environment has deteriorated quite badly in many of the 88 centuries investigated. The growth of the world population is one of the strongest factors distorting the future of human society. Mankind reached the first billion mark in more than a million years. That was the world population in the year 1800. By the year 1900, a second billion was added. The 20th century has added another 3.7 billion. The present world population is estimated at 5.7 billion. Every 4 days, the world population increases by 1 million. Fertility falls as income rises, education spreads, and health improves. Development is the best contraceptive. However, development may not be possible if population goes on increasing at this rate. The population of India is estimated to be 920 million in 1994. It is more than the entire population of Africa and South America put together. Unless population control is given top priority, the hope of the people would die in their hungry hutments. There is no alternative to voluntary family planning without an element of concern. The choice is really between control of population and continuation of poverty. We notice a suppressing concern. People are worried not only about their own survival but that of the planet as well. People have begun to take an overall view of the very basis of life. The environmental problem of our passport is our passport for our future. A new world vision has emerged. It has ushered in the era of responsibility. It is a holistic view, an ecological view. We now see the world as an integral whole rather than separate parts. Industry has very important role to play in this new era of responsibility. Leading businessmen should excel in environmental performance. They can continue to exit leading manufacturers. The words of Margaret Thatcher are used frequently. She remarked, "No generation has a free hold on this earth, as we have is a life of Tennessee with a full repairing lease." Mr. Lester Brown, the author of the Global Economic Prospect, rightly observes, "We have not inherited this earth from our forefathers. We have borrowed it from our children."